From the outside, a guava looks like an ordinary green sphere, but split one open and you realize you're dealing with a wildly unpredictable fruit. When we talk about guava, we are actually talking about 12 primary varieties cultivated across the globe, each with distinct genetic traits. For a grower, planting the wrong variety means spending 3 years nurturing a tree only to watch it die overnight during your first local frost. For a wholesale buyer or chef, sourcing the wrong variety means losing thousands of dollars to transit rot or plating a dessert that tastes completely flat. This chart plots perishability against flavor complexity. Most assume one generic guava sits in the middle. In reality, 12 distinct varieties shatter this, clustering in extreme corners. It's a direct trade-off. Optimizing for physical durability inherently sacrifices flavor. You gain shelf life, but lose taste. Treating these 12 variations as interchangeable commodities is a mathematical error. It guarantees either a logistical failure in shipping or a massive culinary disappointment. We start with the commercial standard, the white or apple guava. These are massive fruits with thick green skin and dense, crunchy white flesh. Their agricultural dominance comes down to 2 traits. They produce massive crop yields per acre, and their thick skins can handle the physical abuse of mechanical harvesting and cross-country shipping. To achieve those yields, they demand a strict environment. These trees require true tropical or subtropical climates with 0 frost to thrive. This comparison matrix tracks how these varieties perform. For white and apple guavas, the scores for yield and shelf life immediately hit the maximum. But we also need to measure Brix level, the agricultural standard for measuring active sugar content in a fruit. Look at what happens to the internal metrics. The scores for Brix sweetness and the antioxidant lycopene drop to the bottom tier. You are buying logistical ease and transportability, and you are paying for it with a loss of aroma and nutritional density. White guavas are highly effective for farmers optimizing for large-scale return on investment, but they are the weakest option for high-end culinary plating. That brings us to the nutritional premiums, the pink, red, and ruby guavas, defined by their deep, saturated pigmentation. In the kitchen, these are the heavyweights. They boast exceptionally high Brix levels for natural sweetness and deliver that intense, recognizable tropical aroma. They also hold peak concentrations of vitamin C and the antioxidant lycopene, giving them a massive nutritional advantage. However, their logistical profile is incredibly fragile. They have a remarkably narrow window of ripeness, and their soft skins make them highly vulnerable to fruit flies. Once harvested, they rapidly lose moisture and begin to degrade. A premium fruit can become unsellable mush in a matter of days. When we look at the matrix for pink and ruby guavas, the Brix and lycopene columns hit absolute maximums, while shelf life plummets close to 0. Moving these fruits commercially requires rigorous, uninterrupted cold chain transport, which drives shipping expenses through the roof. Pink and ruby varieties are exceptional for immediate, localized culinary processing, but relying on them for long-distance wholesale logistics is a fast track to ruined inventory. So, if commercial whites need the deep tropics and culinary pinks rot in transit, what are the options for growers in colder, marginal climates? The answer lies in the resilient outliers, specifically the strawberry and lemon varieties, also known as Cattleya guavas. Their distinct biological advantage is hardiness. They can survive and reliably produce fruit in cooler USDA zones 8 and 9 with almost 0 maintenance. They don't taste like a standard tropical guava. Their flavor profile leans tart, complex, and highly berry-like. Returning to the matrix, Cattleya and strawberry guavas easily max out climate hardiness. Notice the commercial market value column. It registers a failing grade. This stems from physical anatomy. They are a fraction the size of commercial varieties, with a high seed-to-flesh ratio, making them tedious. Catleys are reliable, high-utility crops for homesteaders and space-constrained gardeners. But if you try to plant them as a commercial cash crop, you won't find buyers. We have 12 varieties because human cultivation optimized for opposing survival and flavor traits. You cannot have extreme durability, perfect sweetness, and frost resistance in a single fruit. This decision tree maps out exactly which variety matches your operational reality. It asks one starting question: what is your primary goal? If you're an investor in a warm climate prioritizing yield, follow the commercial growth path to the white guava. At mass scale, the economic efficiency and predictable shelf life of white varieties easily outweigh the flavor benefits of pinks. If you're a chef optimizing for flavor and nutrition, follow the culinary sourcing path to the ruby and pink guavas. But you must source these locally. Attempting to import pinks across long distances without an expensive cold chain budget will destroy your margins. Finally, if you are homesteading outside the deep tropics, take the marginal climate path to the Cattleya and strawberry guavas. Don't waste years trying to force a tropical white guava through freezing winters. Accept the smaller Cattleya fruit in exchange for guaranteed survival. True optimization isn't about finding the objectively best fruit in the world. It is about identifying your exact logistical, financial, and geographic constraints, and choosing the specific biological variety engineered to thrive in them.